Good morning. Good morning to you. I'm not going to be before you long. I am not. I got a good one for you today, y'all. It's going to be good. Y'all going to like this here car chat. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing good on this beautiful day that the Lord has made. This is the day that the Lord has made. That the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day. I told y'all I could carry a tune, and I ain't scared. I sang with the Redeemed Marriage Choir. Now they had me in the back, far away from the mics, but that's okay. I was there. Anyway, what's done in the dark? Oh, it's coming to the light. Play on, player. Keep on. Keep on doing what you're doing. You's about to get found out. You's about to get found out because the people of God are about to pray about some things. The people of God are about to pray about this present darkness. We are going to begin to pray about some things, y'all. So what's done in the dark is going to come to light. So, y'all know I live on these YouTube streets, right? And you also know that I tune in to the lead attorney's channel. Okay? I listen. I like his perspective. I do. I really do. It's really interesting. He said something about Drake. He talked about Drake and Drake putting the hot sauce in the condom that he had used, that he had thrown in the trash after using it anyway. The lead attorney said that he should get some jail time. I'm like, what? Huh? Okay, all right, okay. Now I got to hear why. Why are you saying this, sir? Okay, so I watched it. I tuned in. I watched it, and he gave his side of it, and I understood why he said what he said. Well, okay, that is what it is. But he's also talking about and keeping up with Tasha K and the Cardi B trial. Why? Because he's right there in Atlanta. They're right down the street. They're neighbors. So he's interested. He's giving us what's going on in the courtroom. He's giving us a point of view from an attorney. It's like watching Perry Mason. Did anybody other than me like Perry Mason? I love Perry Mason. There's a new one on HBO that I've watched, and I wish they would continue it because Perry Mason is a really good show. I like it. Anyway, so the lead attorney is giving us the scoop from a legal point of view. Okay, all right. So I'm listening to him. He's there in the courtroom. He's figured he'd show up. He gonna show up, the lead attorney. He gonna show up. Because they right down the street. So he did. He busted up in the courtroom. Anyway, what's done in the dark, because now he's telling us that Carter, Tasha K. Tasha K is a liar, y'all. She's not telling the viewer the truth. Okay. Now let's justify it. Let's justify why it's okay for someone to just say what is not true to the point of defamation. Come on, somebody justify why it was okay for Donald Trump to lie, for every politician who will just lie. We know they lie. We know they are not telling us the truth for clicks and views and for money. Tell me how, for political purposes, for okay, for those who can justify lying, tell me, if you were sick and you went to the doctor and all he told you was a bunch of lies, just how would you feel about that? How would you feel about your doctor lying to you? Okay. Okay. How about your how about your pastor? Your teacher? Your family member? The one that you got your historical knowledge of the family from. Hell, what you know? You just a kid. They're older. What was true and what was not? The narcissist I married said to me, you believe my lies before you believe the truth. I was like, damn. This asshole has just told me that he lies to me. He don't even know it. He don't even see it. He don't get it. So, okay, I stopped listening. I stopped listening. If I know that you are a liar, and I am not going to differentiate between white lies. What the fuck is a white lie? Okay, I'm sorry. Miss Vi told me, don't get so excited. Don't worry about who Miss Vi is. I'll tell you eventually someday. I don't know. But Miss Vi told me, in her wisdom, don't get so excited. People won't hear you if you get so excited. She didn't say that, but I understood. what she meant. Don't nobody want to hear a bunch of yelling. They want information. They don't want to hear a bunch of foul language. Y'all don't want to hear all that. So, I'm going to pull it back. I'll get better. Pray for me. Okay? Don't judge me. Pray for me. What's done in the dark, that bullying that you're doing, you're going to get found out. Y'all, I hated school. From middle school to high school. I hated going to school. Hated it. Mainly because of people. Bullies. I was a little girl. I was a pretty girl. And I only know this because that's what I was told. I was told that I was pretty. I wasn't told what. Nobody told me that this is the reason that you're pretty. That's the reason that you're pretty. Nope. They just, my aunts, my grandma, I call her Nana. My Nana, she was pretty. My mama was pretty. I didn't know that. But anyway, I was a pretty girl. I was little. I was thin. I was a little girl. And you know what, y'all? I was a nice girl. I was a nice person. But there were people who thought that it was okay to tease. And I know y'all gonna say everybody gets teased. Okay. I've done my fair share of joking. But that's not what we're talking about right now. What we're talking about right now is what's done in the dark will come to light. I'm talking about these things, because those were the things that affected me. And because I worked in the alternative school, and I got a different perspective. Now, I didn't end up in the alternative school. No, that's not what I did. I didn't do anything that would have ended me up in an alternative school. I was a quiet girl. So I just took it. Quietly. I didn't like it. And I didn't open up my mouth and say anything. Just like I didn't say anything to the dirty old man who died very shortly after he threw me up against that wall. He did it 2 times. Once in the car, touching on my thigh, looking at me. And when he threw me up against the wall, he wasn't here on this earth much longer after that. I believe strongly that God allowed that for me. He meant it for my good. Whatever happened, everything that has happened, He meant it for my good. But again, I'm digressing. So I hated school. Didn't like being there because people thought it was okay to tease me. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. They had jokes for days. Jokes for days. There was one fella in particular. I think he probably went home and studied up on jokes that he could. He had the room. He had the entire room. The teacher allowed him. He did. And the sad part about it is that if being skinny is a handicap, then he should have been a little bit more sensitive, being as that he was in a wheelchair. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one whose name is probably the same as the direction of his classroom in that building. That South Hall. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He was laughing. I stopped going to the class. I was like, fuck this shit. Fuck it. I'm going to hang out at the luncheonette across the street. The place where I used to work on the weekend. There was a jukebox in there. There was a pool table in the back. There were pinball machines and good food. I would go over there during school, and she never once said anything to me about not being in school. She never once told me that I had to go back to school. And y'all want to hear something else? With my bold and brazen self, I walked past my house. I lived right in front of the school. Had she been walking, had she been looking out the window, she'd have seen me. She would have seen me. I walked right past the house and into the luncheonette, and I hung out. And then I would go back to school when that class was over. I was a smart kid, so, I didn't do homework. I'm an audio visual learner. If you are talking and on that board, I'm pretty much gonna pick it up, unless it's math. I'm not at all. Nope. That math intimidates me, so I don't like it. I don't like anything I don't like anything that intimidates me. It's not easy for me. I know. Ooh, my battery is low. I got it plugged up. What else you want from me? Anyway, I'm almost at work anyway. God dog it, I don't know where I was in my story. I hate it when that happens. Anyway, look, y'all. What's done in the dark is going to come to light. Now, let me just say this. I'm asking y'all to go over to Facebook, create an account. Do it incognito. I don't care. I just need for y'all to go over there and create the account. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because as far as I know, I can get paid in them YouTube streets if I got enough views, if enough people like these videos. If y'all like these videos, doggone it, I ain't asking for no tithes. I'm asking you to go over to YouTube. Y'all, you accustomed to that there plate, that offering plate, but that's okay. All right. Okay. So I don't have a church. Y'all can't send no offerings to, but you can. Y'all can create a YouTube account, and you all can listen to these videos, these chats. And I'm gonna upload other things to YouTube. I'll be uploading all kinds of stuff to YouTube that is not gonna happen I'm only going live on Facebook. But I'm uploading the live and other videos. I haven't done it yet, but I will. To YouTube. Why? Because I'm trying to get paid in these YouTube streets. Look, I did some teleworking for a while, and guess what? I like it. I like working from home. I'm good at it. I want to do it some more, and I want to get paid for doing it. So yeah, that's why I'm asking you all to go on over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the like button. That affects the algorithm. Make a comment. That will give me more topics to talk about. Okay. Yeah, so do that. Do that for me, please. Will you? Please. And if you are doing if you are doing something that you don't want anybody else to know about, you probably shouldn't be doing it. So, can you knock it off? Can you stop? Is it within your, can you pray about it? Change me, oh God. Make me more like you. That's what I want. And I want us to begin to pray and begin to unleash the angels so that they can do what they do. They exist. Angels are here. They are doing what they are called and purposed to do. They are. Believe it. And so let's begin to war against this present darkness. I'm going to leave y'all on that note. Be good in this day. Okay? Be blessed. Be good to your neighbors. And I will see you all in the next car chat. Okay? All right. I love you to life. Bye now.